The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, why every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't trust me, big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you.
Hello. Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell and co-host Deirdre Sorego, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. What's up, everybody? Yay! Before we get started, let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-star, Mr. Ron Russell.
Well, if it's not bed bugs, it's ticks. Can you believe that? Our woods, we live in the woods, and the woods are filled with ticks. And Bucks County, Pennsylvania, has just announced that it is the highest tick area in Pennsylvania, one of them anyway, and it's 80% of the ticks have Lyme's disease. So, of course, I go crazy, like I go crazy when I hear bed bugs or crabs. I don't like those critters with all those nails and those legs and they suck blood. It's horrible. So we checked Shazam. Now, we give Shazam an internal medicine that kills that kills ticks on sight, but doesn't stop them from living on the animal and jumping off on your bed. So when Shazam comes running around the house, I thought, oh my God. So I checked him. We found about 8 ticks on Shazam. 2 ticks were running up my belly. I was freaking out, screaming and running around. I'd rather face a rattlesnake in Palm Springs or a black widow spider in Palm Springs, because at least you see the suckers and you could defend yourself. But these little creepy, crawly creatures.
You guys should have seen him. He was freaking out.
No, I don't. I'm not afraid of anything. Spiders, nothing bothers me. But those goddamn
ticks and bed bugs and ticks.
Crabs and ticks. Something about those ugly little critters with all those legs and the way they spear you, those legs just dig into your flesh and they drink your blood. Anyway.
There you go. Anyway, so we're working on getting rid of all the ticks.
So we sprayed the house. We put powder all. It was just a nightmare. Anyway, we're all tick-free. I'm ready to get the hell out of the woods. I really mean it. Moved to Manhattan. The worst thing you got is a rat and a roach.
There you go. What's up, Chad Murphy, everybody? Welcome to the man behind the boards.
Oh, what's going on? I'm a little nauseous now after hearing all this tick and flea crap.
And those motherfuckers.
What?
Those mother freakers. They jump you. They leap. They
jump.
And they also wait for a wind to come, a breeze, and they jump in the air and they fly.
So you're telling me all this poison you guys have been throwing around your house, they're still living?
Well, the poison, I want you to know, co-hostess Deirdre, who's a holistic witch, she gave us all the stuff, and it's all holistic. None of it is
good.
chemical.
All right.
It's like papaya and limona and tomato.
I don't know. It's like stuff that's all natural.
Tomato and patata.
Gingerbread, sure.
We put it all over the place, and we put it on us, and we put it on the dogs, and Ron sprayed the yard. And
Ron's tick-free now?
We're tick-free right now.
I sprayed
Awesome.
as much of our land as we could because I'm not going to go into the woods, obviously, because while I'm spraying, those shitters are going to be jumping on me.
What's going on, chat room?
They travel as high as they can, and they go up to the tippity-top part of your head. And if you break them off and their head is in you, the head burrs down. I mean, they're dreadful things.
Anyway, what's up, chat room? Hello. We want to give a shout-out, Irish Ginger, for the Ginger Irish Show, Fridays at 4 o'clock on W4CY. Daddy Muir, the Daddy Muir Show's Thursdays at 2 p.m. on W4CY. What's up, Lady Lake Music, Lady Lake Cindy, Lady Lake Jen? Who else? I don't know who guest John Morgan is. Jane Yates, she's an author. We got Mac Perry from Agony in the Garden, an awesome band. We also want to give a shout-out to the Aquarius View. Check it out, theaquariusview.com. That's Jimmy. And there's a whole bunch of people. So everybody in the chat room, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we appreciate it all. And I was going to say something else, and I totally had a brain fart.
That's disgusting. Can't you just look at me? My picture's complete. Oh, there I am. Deirdre's gone. Oh, listen, folks. Cocksock. What is it?
Cocksocks.
Cocksocks loves me, and they're sending me a bunch of underwear. And Jimmy, the slingshot things that you throw it in, it's weird. Anyway, I don't care about that. It's the bathing suit they're sending me. It's a beautiful bathing suit. It's $43, and they're complimenting me with this bathing suit. It's a boxer trunk. It's reminiscent of the 50s. There's nothing sexy or hanging. And I'm wearing it to One Magical Weekend, which is right around the corner. And I cannot wait. I am freaking out from this. This is going to be a 3-day blast if I survive. If not, we call paramedics. They put me in the hospital, give me oxygen. And I die.
Let's do it a little bit better than that.
And I die a happy camper because I'm going to be surrounded by 3,000 of the most hunky, handsome, gorgeous.
3,000.
How many? 30,000?
200,000.
Oh no, I can't breathe. 200,000 gay people. I mean, is that not? Hey, those Christians can go there, throw an atom bomb, and kill us all. But anyway, 300,000 gay people will be at a One Magical Weekend. Now, if I were single, I'd be dating my face off. Actually, I wouldn't be able to walk, but I'd be dating my face off.
Anyway, let's go back real quick. So I want to give a shout out to author Jane Yates is in the house. You guys can check her out, janeyates.co.uk. She's a great, great author. This week on the Irish Ginger Show, we have Lady Lake artist Villa Avenue coming on, so that's super terrific. And let's do a proper Cocksocks one. How's that?
That wasn't proper enough?
And yours was proper. We'll do another one. Because, you guys, Cocksocks is like us, is a sponsor of One Magical Weekend.
Right.
So you can celebrate 25 years of One Magical Weekend with Cocksocks. Get your party pants on with 20% off across the entire range of sexy styles when you enter promo code Cocksocks Magic. So it's COCKSOX Magic. Anything you buy at cocksocks.com, which is COCKSOX.com, you get 20% off if you throw that promo code in. And that's actually for everybody. It really is. It's underwear. If you're a girl and you got a hot boyfriend and you like him to wear sexy stuff, it's for you. It's for anybody who wants sexy underwear and bathing suits.
Get the black see-through one. That one's like really outrageously sexy. And they're just beautiful underwear. Actually, I don't know if they're very comfortable because I've never worn them. I'll let you know. I'll wear a pair in the house. I'm not going to, I won't go to a changing room where men are in a cocksock.
We also want to give a shout out to John Morgan in the chat room. He's new to the show today, so welcome to the chat room and everybody. And I'm not sure who D. Coleman is, but whoever you are, dude, thanks for being here. And then we got the guys from Twin Radio in the house.
Oh, is Chinzia in the house?
No, I don't see Chinzia in there. Yeah, but there's more and more people keep coming in.
Chinzia will be in because I want Shelley to get a pair.
It's working.
Get her husband a pair of cock socks.
You gotta love it.
You got to steam up your little relationship. After you're married 40 or 50 years, you got to throw something on the old guy to make him look halfway decent, right?
That's right.
Don't you look at me and say that's right. I'll smack you right.
So
now.
you guys do one magical
fairy beard because they know what I call a fairy beard is when the fairies wear beards to look butch.
Oh, so Douglas is a Lady Laker. So welcome, Douglas. We love Lady Lake and Lady Lake Jen and Lady Lake Music. They're fabulous. We also want to let everybody know One Magical Weekend is June 5th through 7th in Orlando, Florida. Woo-hoo! We're flying down the day before. It's going to be great. It's a 3-day weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing interviews. This is the last week to register to enter a free One Magical Weekend for 2. So you go to onemagicalweekend.com and you can register. All the VIP tickets, I think, are already sold out. The thing is building up. There's going to be 16 DJs, 3 days of parties. We're staying at the B Resort and Spa. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of people. It's in the Walt Disney World Resorts. It's going to be a blast, so please join us and follow us on Twitter. It's at @1 Magical Weekend, and our Facebook page is facebook.com. Let's go play.
And it's 3 days of swimming, drinking, eating,
dancing,
and if you wear a jock sock, maybe, something else. If you walk around in what's it called, cock sock or jock sock? What is it called?
Cock sock.
If you wear a cock sock and walk around with 300,000 men with a cock sock on and you have a good body and you're good looking, I think you'll form a parade. Anyway, come by our booth. We don't know where it is yet. We'll let you know when we find out. And you will be on television, possibly. If you meet somebody at this fabulous 3-day weekend blowout, and you have a romance going, you come over to us and I'll interview you and you'll be on television. And if you marry this person, we will do a TV show with you. So how's that for a biggie? Here's your chance to break into showbiz.
Also, everybody, we want to give a shout out to Agony in the Garden. Check out his new album. I don't even know the name of it, but you can follow him on Twitter at Agony in the Garden and check it all out. It's on iTunes and all the digital download sites. It's fantastic. And we want to give one more shout out to David Martinez, Lady Lake music artist who's number I don't even know, 9 or 10 on Reverb Nation for the world. And He's got a new tour coming up and everything, so check it out and follow at David Martinez MU, I think it is, on Twitter. Or follow Lady Lake, because all her posts, she does lots of posts about him. We want to thank everybody for tuning in today. We got a great show. We got freestyle legend Soave coming on. Woo! And then we've got Derek Nicoletto from Foam Ropes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody knows Soave. You guys can follow him on Twitter. It's at GoSoave. And it's going to be sweet. We're going to have a good time.
I don't have time to tell my bedbug story, huh?
You have like 2 or 3 minutes.
Maybe. You know, Jimmy and we're going to a wedding the 27th of June in California. And it's my very dear friend, Danae Montague King, the creator of all that fantastic skincare and makeup. And he's a female drag queen impersonator. Also, he impersonates Sophia Loren. He is marrying his longtime lover, Drew, and they're having a regular wedding. And he's going to be a bride, so this has to be a hoot. He's a very beautiful drag queen, and he looks exactly like a woman, so it won't be as comical as we think. But the comedy comes in when I am the matron of honor. Here I am, 6'1", stomping along, giving this bitch away. But anyway, it'll be a lot of fun. But we have to stay in California. So I said to Jimmy, I'll sleep in the car because, you know, I don't sleep in hotels. I don't lie in mattresses, and I don't go where there's bed bugs. I have another thing about it. So Jimmy said, I'll tell you what, we'll book a Beverly Hills hotel. I can't give you the name now because I don't want you crawling in the room, but I'll give it to you after we leave the hotel and tell you all about it. I know this hotel. I didn't live very far from it, maybe 2 blocks from it. It's a charming hotel. It's one of the oldest, and it's the most quaint hotel in Beverly Hills. So I'm pleased about that. So I will check.
We're not staying at Motel 6.
No, Jimmy might, but I won't. But I'm going to check with my black light, you know, to make sure there's no not crabs, what are they called? Bed bugs. I got those things in my mind. Bed bug things all over the mattress. I'm going to put my luggage in the bathtub like they
He's
say.
like the guy on CSI where they have the blue light. They look for the cum stains in the blood.
That too. But I also am bringing along my little teeny weeny roll-out mattress. It's a wonderful item. You can buy it online. And you roll it out. And you put it on top of the mattress so your body's not touching the mattress. And I'm bringing my own pillow along.
Ron, speak up.
We're ready to
He
go?
says speak up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not coming in?
Well, the thing is, when Jimmy gets up in that mic, the Skype level goes down, and then when you come on the soft voice, it's not loud enough anymore.
Oh, see, I'm not allowed.
So get up on in it. Get up.
I want to up my volume, somebody?
That's much better right there.
Just stay close to it and talk.
Here we go. Well, if I put it any closer, I'll give it head. I mean, really.
Oh,
okay.
My.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I hope. Anyway, to end my story, we're going to see how it goes and get over my phobia. I hope. If not, I'll go down the road.
Now everybody in the chat room's itching.
Well, you know, these things exist, and I'm paranoid. 2 of my very good old friends got these bed bugs in their homes. One was renting her house out for the summer, or for the winter, rather, in New Jersey on the shore, and the person brought bed bugs. It cost her a couple of $1,000s to get rid of them, and the thought of them, they were crawling on her walls. I mean, give me a break. And another friend that had them in her house, and she had big red marks on her body, and they thought it was lupus, and they didn't know what it was. What it was she was away, brought her suitcase home, put it next to a sofa in the living room, and the bed bugs went from the suitcase to the arm of the sofa into the binding and made eggs. She would sit there at night, watch television. Hey, there's Suave coming in. And well, anyway, I had to talk about Suave and bed bugs. Suave.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show. Freestyle legend Suave. Hello. Welcome to the Jimmy Star
boys?
Show.
How you doing, guys?
Good. You're lucky I'm not straight, because if I was straight, I'd hate your guts.
Wow. You know what? If you were straight, you wouldn't know what to do with me.
You know what? I beat the shit out of you because you're so goddamn handsome, and I love the way you dress. I mean, you're bringing back fashion as it should have been. In the 1950s and 60s, men were gorgeous. We all looked beautiful in suits and ties, and you have it, baby. You are so suave.
I gotta tell you, it's something that I truly appreciate, and I thank you for that, because it's something, I don't know how to explain it, but it's become me over the years. So.
Yeah, but I wish people would follow you. They don't. These jerks are wearing their pants around their ass with their underwear showing. I mean, they're slobs.
I agree with you on that. The only time I've worn my pants hanging off my ass is when it was supposed to come off on purpose.
Hey, Chad.
Oh my God!
Chad, can we?
Like I wrote on my Facebook page. Watch out! He will melt your bra and destroy. No, and what did I use? I forgot what I wrote. Soave can melt your bra and deteriorate your panties. I think
Something like that.
Something like that. I wrote it on this morning's Facebook.
All in one swoop.
I wrote a big thing about you. Anyway, I was very impressed.
Hang on one sec. Hey, Chad, can we make him louder on our end?
Turn up your headphones.
Oh, okay. Okay, speak a little louder when you speak, Soave, just to make sure
How's that?
everybody can hear.
Sounds
That's
good to
good.
me.
That's good. We have a
Good.
chat room full of people. Say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hey everybody, how are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Do you know who Jeanette Paulino is? I hope
I
you do.
sure
You better
do.
say yes.
I do, absolutely. Hey, can you guys see me very well?
Yes, we can see you.
You're a little dark, but
That's
that's
because of the way we have
We're not
the table.
tilted.
We're
Yeah.
not tilted.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, and
the camera's a little zoomed in, so if you know where your camera software is, you might want to zoom out a little bit.
Oh, he
Well,
says you
you
can
know
zoom
what-
out or just back up a little bit.
You know what happened? The guy that works for us decided to
No,
go.
he's talking about them.
No, I'm talking about here. We're without any help. It's just Jimmy and I.
Oh.
The guy that was doing the boards and stuff here and the cameras and the lighting, he's gone. He decided he didn't want to do this anymore and he wanted to stay a school teacher. I don't blame him. I mean, I don't know where the hell they got him from anyway. I mean, I wanted professionals. I didn't want a school teacher that did this on the side.
Well, anyway, Jeanette Paulino says, "Tell my Papa Chulu I'm listening. You guys, Suave, she loves you."
That's
So-
awesome. Thank you
She
very
called
much. I appreciate you
She
so
called
much.
you Poppy.
Papi Chulu.
Papi
You know
Chulo.
what it means when it's
Papi Chulo. Okay.
when a Spanish girl calls a Spanish man Papi, you know what that means. Papi, do you know something, Papi? Are you Puerto Rican or what are you?
I am Puerto Rican, 100%.
I love Puerto Ricans, not to blow
Now you can
smoke
see
up your ass. But when I was a kid living in Brooklyn, Puerto Ricans started moving to this country. And everybody was up in arms. What are those spics coming here? We don't want them here. Get them the hell out of here. And I couldn't understand what they were talking about because my best friend in school was Manny Rivera.
Yes,
And he was he's dead. I'm sorry. He died of AIDS.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I brought up his name and I got emotional. Anyway, I used to go to his house and I loved his mother. She was fabulous. And every time they had parties, I used to be invited to the parties. And we used to eat fried bananas and all kinds of rice meals. And we would dance to the music, the cha-cha. I love Puerto Rican people. I have several Puerto Rican friends who I call them my cha-cha friends.
have a
Puerto
great-
Rican people are full of life. They love food, family, dancing, and music. And you're certainly all of that.
Thank you very much.
So-
what do you think about
the gym
Italians?
Sorry, guys.
What do you think about Italians? I'm Italian.
You know, I got to tell you that to me, Puerto Ricans and Italians are pretty much the same thing. They're just
That's right. We're all Latino. We're all Latino.
So we have all kinds of people in the chat room besides talking about how gorgeous you are, how much they love you. And we want to give a special shout out. I want you to give a special shout out to two special people in the room. We have Lady Lake Cindy and Sharon Leah, who's a really great artist who we're going to have on the show in a couple weeks, who I think she might have even met you one time, but she sends her love and says hello. Everybody's sending their love and saying hello, dude. And you're like married with wife
I love
with
you guys
kids.
so much, and I'm so thankful. This is a big deal. I appreciate being on your show, and we've been talking about it for quite some time, guys. I mean, it's been a long time that we've been talking about me coming on the show, and it's about
Absolutely.
We met you in the green room
Yep.
when we went to see
The freestyle concert with Expose, Noel.
at the Taj Mahal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
It was in Brooklyn at the
Yes.
ball.
Oh, was it Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, the big arena.
No, we weren't in Brooklyn. We were in New Jersey.
Some bigger.
No, we were in
Yes.
Brooklyn.
No, we were in New Jersey.
We were in New Jersey. It was called the Ballroom, I think.
Oh, Starland Ballroom.
That's where we
That's what it
were.
was.
That's
That
where
was a great place. Yes.
there was like 2,500 people.
Absolutely, it was completely sold out. I remember that. But I don't think that's the first time I met you guys. I think I met you guys
Yes.
at Taj Mahal once.
We
went-
might have
We went to see Joya Bruno.
from Expose.
Expose.
I've been friends with Expose.
Yes.
First of all, this is really cool because you are my generation. Like you're my generation of music. Like I did all the freestyle stuff. I was from Fort Lauderdale, so like TKA and Trenier and Lanier and all those guys were like from my hometown. We would all hang out at the same clubs before they got famous,
Yep,
and it
absolutely.
was a really cool thing. And I've been friends with Expose since the beginning, and I love them to death. So for me, like it's kind of like the fact that you guys are still out performing. And
Yep.
I actually read that you got new music maybe that's going to be coming out too. Are you doing new music?
September, October, I'm looking to release some good stuff. It's you're gonna love it because it's kind of like a segue of freestyle into more of a new age dance style music today. It's very EDM-ish, but at the same time poppy and stuff that's going to make you want to just dance. And that's kind of what it's all about. I want everybody to put their hands up and start moving around when my music comes on. So
I love that.
I love club music, of course,
Yep.
because I'm gay and I go to clubs. And I know ever since I've
It's
been
an
young,
important part of your life. I understand that.
my whole life has been a club. I mean, I was in clubs when the cops used to raid them. You know, back in the
Let me
early
ask you a question.
60s.
Why were they raiding the clubs that you were at? What were they going to look for?
Well, homosexuals, more than 12 in a room was called a conspiracy and it was against the law.
Hang on.
Seriously, I'm not lying.
Hang on, Suave. Chad says to back up a little bit. Back up a little bit, or make your camera, because now we're seeing your and lift the camera up a little. Can you like point it up a little?
Basically, all we're seeing is your mouth and your nose.
There you go, because we're seeing a lot of teeth and nostrils. There we go.
No, now
Now
we
it's a
don't.
little bit too. There we go. Yeah.
Hold it.
There you go.
There you go.
I got to
Lean
fix this
back,
thing.
lean back.
Let me see.
There
As
you
you
go.
guys talk, I'm going to see if I can keep fixing this, all right?
Okay, that's good. That works.
Anyway, that was the law back then because homosexuality was considered perversion and it was mistreated terribly, as all minorities are, I guess, if we want to call us a minority.
So we have guest, I don't know how you pronounce it, Angele, who say crying over you is all I can
That
do.
works.
They want to know how old you are. You don't have to tell people. If you guys want to know how old he is, Google Suave. It comes up on
How's that? Is that
Wikipedia.
better?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's terrific.
He's
All right.
30 years
So, how old am I? We'll put it this way. I'm 45 years old, but I'm going backwards every year. So just so you guys know, next year I won't be 45 anymore. I'll be 44. And as a matter of fact, I'll be 44 this year in December. And next year in December, I'll be 43. And consecutively each year, it'll be the same. So whoever wants to follow on my ride my new wave. My new wave is going backwards in life. And
Well, 50 years old.
knowing what I know now and getting to do the things that we did back then. How's that?
Which is terrific. It's terrific that you get to do the things that you were doing then and you get to do them now, both at the same time. You got new music. So I was looking you up, so I would like have some facts to throw out and impress people. And,
Yeah. Anything good come up?
Well, one thing I came up, so they gave like the best dance songs and the best freestyle dance songs. You're on like every list of the best dance songs ever like produced ever in the history of music. Crying Over You, which I guess is probably your biggest hit. It listed as number 33, which I think that you got robbed because there's a few Stevie B songs and stuff ahead of you that I thought, oh, they shouldn't be there. But like you're number 33 of all time, which, considering all the songs they are, that's super, super impressive. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very
And the fact that you've done it all with style is the part that I like the best, which Ron likes that a lot also.
I mean, I looked you up also, and I found out that you were arrested for murder. That
Hold on. I had a feeling you would
you-
find out those things
No,
about me.
let me tell you what they said. They said that your jeans were so tight on stage, 3 women died. And that's why they said you murdered them. It was called
I
the
love
crotch
that.
shot killer.
So I also think you're going to Bermuda this weekend. Is that still true?
Exactly. Today is Wednesday, so in 3 days from now, right around this time, I will have a cocktail in my hand, and I'll be enjoying our cruise, our freestyle cruise. Now, we just started an annual freestyle cruise, so there's a second annual Freestyle Forever cruise, and it's imagine Royal Caribbean leaving out of New York for 5 days. I'm sorry, New Jersey for 5 days to Bermuda, completely sold out. The entire ship is sold out. You couldn't go on there if you wanted to now.
So who are the
Wait,
people
hang
that
on,
you're
hang on.
playing with?
Wait, I don't
Okay,
know.
so it's me, George Lamont, TKA, and Judy Torres. The 4 of us, we're
Wow.
taking over the cruise line, and Royal Caribbean's in for one hell of a 5-day trip to Bermuda. So
Yeah.
really excited about it.
Usually those cruises are loaded with old bags. Do you think they're going to dance to club music? They're going to be out there shaking
won't
in
be
their
any old
wedgies?
bags.
Oh, of course. They're going to be dancing to club music the whole entire time. And I'll tell you this, there are people from all over the area. I mean, it's not just New York and New Jersey. There's people from Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania. People from Florida, Miami are flying up. So anybody who's listening to this right now, I want to thank you if you're coming on that cruise. I mean, there's even people from California that are coming up to the...
Is it a theme cruise?
It's a theme cruise, but it's
What's
an
the theme?
open cruise for anybody who wants to go on it. We have a theme section that's kind of ours. So it's not just the entire cruise is not about us. Although we will make it about us. You know how we New Yorkers do, especially the Puerto Rican New Yorkers who are going on this cruise. And
That boat's going to explode.
listen,
Now listen, on your cruise, do you have friends of Dorothy?
I don't, but we have walkie-talkies.
Do you know what Friends of Dorothy is?
I'm assuming I'm supposed to tap my shoes somehow and say there's no place.
No.
like home.
No. On all cruise lines, if gay people want to know who gay people are, they call it a meeting at 8:00 in the lounge.
Kind of like the same way they do like
And it's Friends of Dorothy. And all the gay guys and girls, they go to the lounge and they meet each other.
And now you know, Ron, why I don't know about what Friends of Dorothy are.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you ever, I just didn't want you to think it was like Dorothy Dandridge or something, friends of a movie star, and that you went, because if the fairies ever saw you, they'd beat each other up for you.
Just so you know, Ron, because I love gay people just as much as I love everybody else, I have no, I don't care what you do or who you do it with, because I love everybody.
That's how I feel.
I'm going to wake up early. And I'm going to get down there because I want to introduce myself. Listen, I'm not gay, but just in case you see me anywhere, take pictures of me and make me feel like a superstar.
There you go.
Yes,
Yeah, because you
got
are a
it.
superstar.
And
Actually,
remember, the gay people
Thank you.
make everybody famous. First the gays, then the straights.
we
Well,
also
I-
have
that's
someone
something
in the
that-
chat room named Guest Carmen who said that she's your biggest fan and you performed at her wedding.
Oh, I
And,
love Carmen. Her and her husband are amazing people.
all
So-
your people, like you got all kinds of people in here. Everybody, I'm so first of all, we need to bring freestyle music like back again. You guys did that show last year with Noel and Expose
Yes.
and everybody at what's that place in New York? The really famous place,
Radio
Radio
City-
City Music Hall.
Well, guess what? I'm telling you, I just posted on my website and on Facebook and on Twitter, Radio City Music Hall, this June 27th. We're doing it again. So
That is so
I think
amazing.
That is going to be a sold-out show. So please get your tickets now. That show is going to be amazing, and the lineup is better than anyone they've ever had before. So it's really going to be
We're
amazing.
not here. We're in California, or I'd go. Because I went to Radio City years ago backstage, and I was fascinated by it. It has elevators that go down levels you would not believe.
It's amazing, right? And they
The
have punk-
underworld of that theater is more than the above world.
You're right. It's
Fascinating.
unbelievable.
Fascinating.
And you can literally.
So everybody, if you want to go see Suave at Radio City Music Hall June 27th, you got to get the tickets fast. I know last time it sold
on
out.
sale now.
Tickets are on sale now. It went out. It sold out super fast last time.
Yep.
And do you know who else? Who are some of the other people you're performing with? Do you remember any of them?
CBB, TKA. I'll give you the lineup right now. Hold on, I'll tell you right now because it's actually
My
probably one of the
friend,
best lineups I've had them.
American Lights of Manila.
Peter Allen.
Peter Allen. How can I forget Peter's name?
Okay, hold on. He's looking it up. He's looking it up anyway. And
Yeah.
while he's looking it up, everybody, so you guys, any of you freestyle people should know all these people. I don't know who he's going to mention, but I know like the biggest people in freestyle back when I was listening to it. Besides Suave, we had Stevie B, Timmy T, Expose, TKA, Noel, Shannon, George Lamont. I love George Lamont. Lisa, and we met a lot of these people at the show that we met you.
Absolutely.
They're all super cool, and everybody
Noel
should be following
Noel
them.
is cool. Noel is a friend of ours. Noel
He's a
is-
good guy too. I speak to Noel often. I speak to all those guys. We do a lot of shows together. All
Well,
the guys
when
you just
you see
named
him-
are like family to me. We all kind of grew up together with different mothers.
When you see Noel, give him a hug and say it's from
I
me.
absolutely will.
He's
So
the
let me tell you the
best. He's the
lineup.
best.
Listen to this lineup, okay?
Okay, let's listen to the lineup, everybody.
Lisa, TKA, Shaka Demus and Pliers, the great George Lamont, Tone Loc. Haven't seen him in a long time. Tone Loc.
Either.
Luke, remember Luke from So Hard?
Yeah.
He'll be there. We have Judy Torres, the queen herself. We have the Cover Girls, Cynthia, the Dream Girl herself. Johnny O will be there, Dream Boy, Dream Girl. Of course, Coral, one of the greatest freestyle artists of all time. Nice and Smooth, remember Nice and Smooth? Nice and Smooth is the, remember that?
Absolutely.
Hip hop music.
That's funny.
You guys, if I sang it, you would know it. MC Shan will be there. Raquel, Lisette Melendez, Shannon.
I love
And
Shannon.
Hanson
Let the
from
music,
Hanson.
actually, Let the Music Play was written up as the #1 best freestyle
Of all
song
time.
of all time.
I agree.
It's a great song. I don't know if I agree with it's the best one, but it's a very
that's
good
still
one.
the
You know, to
lineup.
me, I didn't really look at it like a freestyle song when it first came out. To me, it was more of a
Dance song.
dance song that broke. I mean, I can understand the freestyle aspect of it, but I think Shannon was more of a pop artist.
I think so too. I agree with you.
she's
That's why I didn't.
unbelievable.
That's why I didn't think it went on the list, but it doesn't mean I don't think that it's fabulous. Also, they're writing in the chat room that Suave is a sweetheart, very genuine, takes a lot of time to show his fan appreciation for all the freestyle lovers, and all that stuff's true, you guys. So
Thank you so much.
you guys need to make sure you buy anything he puts out. What I want to do real quick, so everybody knows what we're talking about. And I don't know if we're gonna play the whole song because I think it's like really long, but I want everybody to hear it. I want Ron to hear it. Chad, we got Crying Over You.
Aye, Captain.
All right, everybody. So you're gonna introduce it for us. Let's play about half of it, Chad, because I want to come back and talk some more with Soave. But play about half of it. You introduce it for us, Soave. You guys too.
Okay.
This is one of the top freestyle dance songs ever in the history of music. So like, this is it. We got Soave on the line. He's gonna actually introduce it, and we're gonna play it for you right here on the Jimmy Star Show.
And I'll
Ladies
dance.
and gentlemen, my name is Soave. You're watching the Jimmy Star Show, and here's one of my biggest songs of all time, Crying Over You.
Yeah.
I dance on the.
As I sat by my window, just thinking of you, the pain and deception which broke my heart too. But now that I see that you're not loving me, oh baby, can't you see just what you do to me? Crying over you is all I can do when you love someone new. I'm crying over you. You led me to believe that all your love is true, but now you're seeing someone new, and I'm crying over you.
That's why I'm crying over, crying over you. That's why I'm crying over
Those tears on my pillow are all because of you, but now the time has come to find somebody new. I'm looking for someone to wipe away the tears, someone to love me while you're not here.
Crying over you. That's why I'm crying over, crying over you. That's why I'm crying.
Crying over you is all I can do when you're loving someone new. I'm crying over you. You led me to believe that all your love is true, but now you're seeing someone new, and I'm crying over you.
Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. There you go. Crying Over You.
Everybody that's Crying Over
Yeah,
You
baby.
by Soave. I know you guys know it, and we're going to play a little clip of another song in a minute, but I just wanted everybody to hear it. I know everybody knows it. Dude, just congratulations, because, like, the fact that you're still out performing, the fans love you. The song is fabulous. Like, I love to dance to that song. That was really my era of
Yeah,
dancing.
but you don't know how to dance.
Well,
You know, that was
Aw.
Jimmy. That was my era too, by the way.
yes, I know. We're on
I
the...
was there with you.
Yes, I love it, and I think that's fabulous. Like, so do you have a song that's not your own? That's like one of your. What's like your favorite freestyle or your favorite song from the era? Do you have a favorite song?
It's hard to say my favorite. I mean, I loved so many, but I was more of, believe it or not, I was into New Edition back then.
Oh, me too. Ronnie,
New
Bobby,
Edition.
Ricky, and Mike.
Ricky and Mike. I love a girl. Who cares who you like? But that's how I got into the music, and then from there, you know, obviously, just artist after artist that came out. I mean, I loved George Michael. I loved Michael Jackson. I loved Bobby Brown back then.
Yeah.
Albie Shore was one of my biggest influences. You know, just those kind of guys who were smooth cats and actually did it right and dressed up and enjoyed it. That's the thing I wanted to emulate as I was a kid growing up.
So how do you like the modern people now? Like, do you like Justin Timberlake's kind of like that? Do you like Justin Timberlake?
So that's one of my favorite artists today. Justin
Okay.
Timberlake. I love Robin Thicke is my favorite vocalist. I love him, you know, more than anything.
Oh man, he has that song when he sings Superman. I think it's called Superman. And it's like the most. It's kind of like a ballady kind of song, but like the
All
vocals on
songs,
it are
the good
intense.
stuff that he does is all ballads.
And they dress. They all dress and look well, and like they're all
And it's
dressed up.
funny.
I like that.
Yep. I see that and I say to myself, wow, that was me the whole time. And they're thinking these guys kind of started it. They better look back.
I know.
But
They don't
you
get
know,
that.
we followed coattails, and that's what we do. I mean, think about the people we followed. We followed the original Rat Pack back in the day, and then the original Rat Pack became, let's say, New Edition, and then the New Editions became NSYNCs, and as we came further into the world of music, people kind of just follow the old guys and make it their own.
Yeah, we actually had Lance Bass from NSYNC on a couple months, last year.
What do you think about disco music making a big return?
I think it's awesome. I've always loved disco, and I think
Hustle is Biggie. Have you heard our record, which is what is it called? I don't remember anything.
One of the songs that we promote, I don't know if you know,
love.
I actually work for a large record label, and one of the singles that we're promoting is called Reflections of a Disco Ball, and it's by Paris Toon and Mother's Favorite Child with Tanya Tiet and Kathy Sledge from Sister Sledge.
I know.
And it's like a disco song, and it's
fabulous.
amazing.
You got to hear this song. It's like flying. It's like #1 already in England, and it's
Really?
coming to this country. It's going to bring disco back. It's as important as Donna Summer's Last Dance. To
Donna
me.
Summers is
She was the best.
nobody better.
She was
Hey,
fabulous.
Chad, do you have Paris Toon's Reflection of a Disco Ball?
Of course I do.
Just play. No, well, let's just play like a minute of it so he can hear
Wait, I
some
want
of
to
it.
ask, so, did you ever go to Studio 54, or were you too young?
Many times.
Oh, so you were
I
not.
performed there many times.
When did you perform? I lived in that shithole. What?
88, 89.
That's when I used to like wash the floors. I used to get so crazy.
You went home by the time I went on. That's what happened. The party started at 1 a.m.
Well, you know what he did? Rebel was nuts. He poured amyl nitrate poppers in the air conditioning.
Yes.
Everybody got high on the dance floor, whether you wanted to or not.
Gallons
Gallons and gallons of poppers were shoved down the air vents.
Hang on 1 sec. So here, Chad's gonna play. Just listen to this little clip. Play like a minute, but try and start it like in the middle or something, Chad.
Dance till your legs give out, even if you end up ass down on the dance floor.
Wow.
There will be hands waiting to pick you back up. Let go. Just fall into sublime reality. Trust that your body knows. Don't you worry about the world out there. Let the music be a reflection.
There you go.
All right, Chad. So anyway, that's Reflection. It's like number
Very
6 in
good.
the UK right now.
Very traditional, very fun.
I think it's all gonna come back too. I think it's all coming back.
I agree with you. I think a lot of it is still, never left. It's just been, kind of dormant in the back of other people's music and their style. So I don't think it really left. I mean, there's too much of the good stuff that people have been playing for years. It's been in there.
Dancing to disco music, hustling, was a fabulous dance. It was two people touching, enjoying each other, and naturally you had to wear the clothes to make the dance look good. So you wore these groovy, flowy kind of clothes.
Yeah.
Today, with some of this rap shit that they have that I despise, they're stoned out of their faces. They're in the middle of the dance floor, bobbing up and down like idiots. So, you got to dress. Your music is like fabulous. I mean, I'm crazy about club. Please, I think you're great. You're one of my fans. That's why I make such a big deal about you. Otherwise, I just give you.
He couldn't wait all the time.
Oh,
He keeps
yeah.
saying, "When are you going to bring him on the show?"
I kept saying, when are you going to have Soave come on? He's really good. No, I
Thank
love
you.
your music. I mean, it's good music.
So also, you guys, if you want to follow Soave on Twitter, he's Go Soave everywhere you go. Tell everybody why it's Go Soave because I like the story.
So
call
in
you
my
Suave.
early 80s, when I first started doing shows, we would be doing shows, and a lot of people in the audience would start chanting, and they would have their own chants depending on the artists that were out there. And every time I went up there, I didn't know why, but they were going, "Go Suave, go Suave, go Suave." So it became my call to performance, and every time we did shows, they would start chanting it and during the show. So I got a license plate that said Go Suave on it. And just so you guys know, Suave is spelled S-O-A-V-E, not S-U. S-O like the wine. So
I think of you as Suave. That's why I called you Suave. The very
that's the
same
shampoo,
thing.
Ron. That's the shampoo.
No, but the very same thing happened to me. The same thing happened to you. So if I didn't put on my license plate, they'd say, "Go, Ron, get the hell out of here, you stink." And I didn't put that on my plate. It was too long.
But you guys listen up. If you want to follow Soave on Twitter, he's at GoSoave, G-O-S-O-A-V-E, and his website is gosuave.com, which has all his shows and everything that's coming up. Again, I guess the cruise, the Freestyle Forever cruise is booked already, but
Yep.
you can get tickets on June
Radio
27th
City.
for
June
Radio
27th,
City
Radio
Music
City.
Hall.
Yep.
And Hey, Chad.
That Radio City Music Hall show has got to be the show of the year.
It is.
All of that talent, even if it's $100 a ticket. What is a ticket? About
Probably
About 100 bucks. But can I tell you something? Where are you going to find a 3-hour show
Never.
that intense and the sound system makes magnificent, the ambiance that people are putting on?
Do you realize what a bill Radio City is going to get in seat repairs?
I could imagine.
Because they're going to be dancing on the seats, breaking them, jumping all over the place, wrecking the whole Radio City Music Hall.
Absolutely. Forget it. Let me tell you, last time I did a show there, the second level was shaking and people were afraid.
Oh, I could believe that.
What's the coolest place? Oh,
wait, let me just say something. Years ago, they did Ravel's Bolero, and they had like 1,000 drums all around the entire Radio City Music Hall. And when they did the da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it was all boom, 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 boom. The goddamn theater started shaking, and everybody thought the ceiling was going to fall in.
Well, I'm hoping that when I come on stage this time, there's people out in the audience with big signs that say Soave on it. And I want that entire second, third, and fourth mezzanine shaking like it's an earthquake in LA.
I got to tell you, that's got to be a thrill to have 3,000 people sit in that arena.
Yep.
All there.
Somebody's trying to break into your room. I don't know, there's all kinds. It's going by so fast in the chat room. I can't guess whoever Goddess V is. Goddess V loves you. Everybody like all these. There's a ton of women in the chat room. So
tell them, every one of those women, tell them, I love them. Together.
There you go.
That wedding that you performed with Carmen.
Yes,
She
Zuniga.
called me after. She called me. And she said, I don't want to marry my husband. I want to marry Suave. What am I going to do? I said, wear, crotchless panties and sit there with your legs open. What can I tell you? Try something.
So you guys too, Suave's got all kinds of music on iTunes. We're going to play a real quick clip also of If You Want Me. I'm going to let him introduce it. Chad, you got it for everybody?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's play. Just play a little bit of before so everybody can see, and then we're gonna send people to buy whichever ones he actually has out there, and not the ones that whoever else has them out that he doesn't get paid.
and everybody's music library has to have some of this in it.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're dead.
So go ahead, introduce it for us.
So this next song is called If You Want Me. This is a Jimmy Star show. This is the second song I wrote on the back of a vomit bag on my tour back from Miami in 1989.
Just can't understand why young hold the chalk command. While this other guy has got the upper hand. I think it's time for me to know just where I stand. The other day you said you needed me, but everything's becoming very plain to see. The way that things are really gonna be, you're gonna have to set them free. If you say you want. There's something about the way you look at me. You're trying to show me things I cannot see. Your heart is torn apart, and I just don't know why. If he lies and cheats, then just say goodbye. But why can't you see that I want you so? And if you want me, then let him go. Love is made for two girls, it could be right. Why don't you want me for more than just one night? If you say you want me, baby, let me know. If you say you need me, just let it show. Just give me your love, baby. We'll take it slow. If you really want me, you've got to let him go. You tell me you love me, now tell him so. But he has your heart, girl, and won't let go. You got to be strong, don't let him win. Girl, I got to have you, 'cause I just can't be your friend. Why can't you see that I want you so? And if you want me, then let him go. Love is made for two, girl, it could be right. Why don't you want me for more than just one night? If you say you want me, baby, let me know. If you say you need me, just let it show. Just give me your love, baby. We'll take it slow. If you really want me, you've got to let him go.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
a fast beat.
That was good.
Let's do that in the
It
beginning.
makes
of
me
the
totally miss freestyle music though, because I don't listen. I mean, I have it all in my iPod.
High school, baby.
But I have like 10,000 songs, so I have 50 songs. They come up like once every 3 months or something. You hear one of them, like they don't hear when I'm listening and ranting. So it really makes me like miss it and all the stuff that's going on. It also just makes me happy that I lived through that era.
Well, I drive
agree, it's a
my
blessing.
music on, not Jimmy's music, and my music is club and disco. And Jimmy doesn't want me because he said I shake my ass and I dance while I'm driving, and I do. I make this. I forget. I think I'm in a club, Studio 54 flashbacks. Meanwhile, I'll be 75 next week, and I put my shirt on inside out, and I've got 3 moth holes in this friggin' thing.
And it's brand new.
It's a brand new shirt. I bought it in Florida. I never wore it.
Well, the good thing is nobody can see that from here, Ron.
I know that, but I'm getting senile. I'm ready for a nursing. What do you call them? Nursing homes or something?
Put it this way: if you wear the shirt inside out, you might have a different look. And tomorrow, the next week, you can wear it outside the right way, and you have 2 different shirts.
If anybody comments on it, I'm going to say Soave said to do it that way, and don't you argue with him.
That's right. You tell him, Ron.
Mr. Fashion. Nobody argues with Mr. Fashion.
All right, everybody. So listen up. This is Soave. When he has new music coming out, we're gonna bring him back on. You want to follow him on Twitter at GoSoave. It's SOAVE. It's GoSoave.com. Book your tickets for Radio City Music Hall June 27th with all the legends of freestyle, including Soave. And if you're on the Freestyle Forever cruise going to Bermuda on Saturday, you have a blast. You're gonna have a blast. You got great entertainment. We want to thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it. You are a superstar.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy, Ron. Love you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys real soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everybody who's watching. Love you.
All righty. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, they all love him. Look at them all. They love it. They're saying that the ticks are what's in your shirt. They put the whole thing.
No, I didn't wear this. This was in a bag.
Chad, do you remember that freestyle music?
I do. I remember driving down the road in the IROC with the T-tops off and, back in high school. Sure.
I freaking love it. I think that's
remember
fabulous.
dancing it in a fabulous club in New York called the Cheetah. It was off of Broadway, and it was 7 stories high. Could you imagine a club 7 stories high? And each floor had a different kind of music and a different gang of groups. It had a bar, it had a drug center, it had a sex part. I mean, the whole building was like, they eventually raided it. But I mean, it was great. It's called the Cheetah. And boy, we used to dance there.
We want to give a shout out to the Lady Lake music artist Sharon Leah in the chat room. She's going to be coming on the show in a couple of weeks. It's super fabulous, and I don't know who Goddess V is, but whoever you are, you're a lot of fun. And so I'm happy that you are here. And also, we want to give a shout out. Derek Nicoletto's in the chat room from Foam Ropes. He's going to be coming on in about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes, and.
I'm very happy and I'm very proud to tell my age. And seriously, I will be 75 years old next week. I was born in 1940. But I'm fortunate enough to look good and be healthy and feel young. I danced to Glenn Miller music, okay? Then I danced to the 50s rock and roll music of all the great rock and roll artists. Then in the 60s, I danced to all the hippie music. And in the 70s, I danced to whatever the hell, disco. So I have been 5-6 generations of music that I have danced to. I've always been a dancer. I was a trained dancer when I was young.
They all say you look amazing.
Well, thank you. But I mean, it's so happy for me to be in this year and know that all the great music of my life is still out there playing, and it's all coming back. And you know what? There's no such thing as old-fashioned music. That's ridiculous. Music that's great lives on forever. We just have a habit in this country of making things old and disposing of them. In Europe and all over the world, they treasure their old music, opera, concerts, theater, Tchaikovsky. They revere it. Here, you're a hit for a day, and then they dump you. If Donna Summers were alive today, and if she sang Last Dance, I guarantee you the room would rock, just as it did back in the 70s.
Everybody agrees with you. They say thank you for saying that.
No, but it's true. I love music, generations of music. I'm so lucky to
I want to give a shout out to you guys in the chat room for, I think, our second week in a row. We have W.T. Foster Guitars. It's WTFosterGuitars.com. They're a Canadian guitar. They make electric guitars. They're super fabulous. Check them out, WTFosterGuitars.com. There we go. I'm getting them all in there. So what we're going to do, you guys, first of all, you guys know how much we love Shane Layton, right? Well, tomorrow is the release, the worldwide release on Shane Layton's Vivo of her video for Invincible. It's got footage from her Rocket Like a Redhead tour for her first show. It's going to be really, really cool. So tomorrow, Vivo, Shane Layton, check it out. We'll be tweeting it. And she's going to be on the Daddy Muir Show on W4CY. That's 2 o'clock tomorrow, W4CY.com. Hear all about it with her interview with Daddy Muir.
And I speak with Shane, and secretly what we discuss I don't make public. But one thing I want to make public, when I said, well, did you blow them away? Did you destroy San Antone? And she said, Ron.
Austin.
I'm sorry. She said, Ron, you would not believe it, but they were flipping out. She said, I was so happy with it. I was thrilled with it. They were screaming and yelling and wanting more. I said, Shane, that's it. You're on your way to big time. Because when audiences appreciate you like that, and trust me, I've had 52 years of audiences. I know what I'm talking about. You're going to be superstar.
So
I can't wait for her to do her show in L.A. and New York. Are we going to see her?
We're going to see her in New York.
Oh, we're not seeing her in L.A.?
She's not doing L.A. She's doing Colorado.
Why isn't she doing
I don't
LA?
think she's got a show in L.A.
Oh, we got to give her.
Because the tour didn't go there.
Oh, I got to talk to some friends.
Anyway,
LA is like the rock capital of the world.
Here's what we're going to do, too. So, everybody, we're going to do two things. Chad.
Aye, Captain.
Let's get the Dr. Pepper commercial ready, and then we're going to play the We the Ghost video after.
Before we do the Dr. Pepper commercial, Chad, we never talk to you anymore.
Yeah, we do. I'm talking to him right now.
That's not really talking. What are you eating?
I'm behind the scenes, fool. I'm eating some organic corn chip dippers from Trader Joe's.
That sounds disgusting.
They're awesome. 3 ingredients: corn, oil, and salt.
Why don't you have like a devil dog with a malted?
Why don't you get a tall glass of...
Meanwhile, where you work, I'm not even justifying that.
Why don't you come on back down here and get my face?
I'd love to be down there because I think you're great. I do miss you. I love working with you because I love watching you and that handsome profile, that Tyrone Power profile.
Right on. What are we getting into?
Where are you working?
Where am I working? I think we have the weekend off. We might get out of town.
Okay. Oh, cool. Where would you go?
I don't know. Just probably Orlando or something. Hang out
you know where you really should go?
What?
Go to Tampa.
Why?
The downtown Tampa it's all gay and straight, but it rocks. It's wild.
It's happening.
You and Heather would have a ball there. It's fun.
Oh my God, Chad! He remembered your girlfriend's name.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Chad's important to me.
I'm important.
So he doesn't remember my name.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm only married to you. You're not. I mean, I have a lot of names I call you, like "Hey, you mother," or "Hey, F face," or
"Bitch." Yeah. Why don't you like
anyway, here's what we're gonna do.
What are we doing?
I got pet names for him you would not believe. I call him faggot, Mary,
Excuse
sissy,
me.
queen, bitch.
Sit.
I hear what I call him.
Roll over.
Listen to him.
I call him fruit face, fruit loop.
Okay, we heard enough. We heard enough.
Queero.
So you guys listen up.
Save it.
Be the Ghost, you guys. It's a Spectrum Music Group artist. They just got sponsored by Dr. Pepper. You're going to hear this like quick commercial going out all over the country. So we're going to play it, and then we've got the video for their brand new single, Let Me Know. And this isn't the acoustic version of the video. This is like the real video. It's going to be really cool. So how about Chad? Can you play them both?
Yeah, let's do them both.
Here we go, everybody. We the Ghost. Let me know.
Hey, this is Bo Tyler from We the Ghost, and we are absolutely pumped to be a part of the Dr. Pepper one-of-a-kind sound. Check out our new song, Let Me Know, brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Always one of a kind.
Let me know, I will bring you home, baby, and if that's what it takes, I will set fire to heaven's gates. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home. Yeah, I'll walk on water across the sea just to hear you breathing when you sleep. Come on and let me know. Come on and let me know, no. Oh, if I capsize in the eye of the wind of the storm, I can thank God that He gave me something worth dying for. But I know I'll come about.
For more, visit drpeppermusic.com.
Come on and let me know, I will bring you home, baby, and if that's what it takes, I will set fire to heaven's gates. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home. Yeah, I'll walk on water across the sea just to hear you breathing when you sleep. She got that face that could sail 1,000 ships, but she's seen so many miss. It's like they hit the rock and sink to the abyss. But I'm determined to pull up on her show, bring her aboard and sail away forevermore. I'm not saying that it's gonna be easy, yeah, I know these waves are gonna toss me around and take me down, but I'm gonna follow the light straight to your show, do whatever it takes, bring you back home, cause I just need you to know one thing, I won't give up on love as long as I can breathe. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home, baby, and if back out this mess I got us in just to see you again. In the end, if I sink to the bottom of the deepest sea, I hope you know I die while trying to make you with me. These words aren't coming out, I'm sinking down, but I pray to God you can still feel me somehow, baby, cause I just need you to know one thing. Well, I won't give up on this love as long as I can breathe. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home, baby, and if that's what it takes, I will set fire to heaven's gates. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home. Yeah, I'll walk on water across the sea just to hear you breathing when you sleep. When the waves come crashing down, when my notes don't make a sound, I will still be singing loud. Oh, I will pull myself back out. Oh, honey, I refuse to drown. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home, baby, and if that's what it takes, I will set fire to heaven's gates. Come on and let me know, I will bring you home. Yeah, I'll walk on water across the sea just to hear you breathing when you sleep. Come on and let me know. Come on and let me know.
There you go.
Yeah, everybody, that's We the Ghost. Let me know. Available now on all the digital download sites. They got a big show in front of like 20,000 people this weekend in Oklahoma. Going to be cool. And now we want to welcome our Hollywood vixen, Deirdre Zarego.
Hello, everybody. Oh, hi, typhoid.
Say hi. Say hi to the chat room.
Hi. I'm not feeling too good.
I'm
Hi,
playing.
chat room. What's up, everybody?
There's a lot of people
Hey,
in the chat room,
y'all.
so say hi to everybody.
Yeah, hi, everybody. Hi, Irish. Hi, Goddess. Oh, I love your name, Goddess, by the way. Hi, Bobby. Hi. Who else is in there?
We got
Daddy
Lady Lake,
Muir,
Daddy Muir,
Chintzia,
Ginger
Chase,
Iris.
Bobby,
Oh, Cinzia's in there
Angel,
now.
Okay.
Jane. Oh, hey, Jane Yates.
Why am I
D.
cut
Coleman. How
You're not cut
You're
off.
not cut off.
Well, Shazam is in the shot.
No, he's
No,
not.
you're
There's
there.
He's not.
Here
He's,
you are.
he's next to me, but he's not in the shot.
Well, because the camera's not wide
and this
enough
thing,
angle.
because this thing is covering
Hi, Mac.
Oh, that's
Hi,
covering
Rick.
it.
Hi, everybody listening.
Shazam is here too.
Yeah,
And
Shazam
Shazam's
is
here.
here.
Hi, Shazam. Say hi to everybody.
Say woof woof. Say the dingo ate my baby.
Come on, baby. Come on.
The
Show
dingo ate
everybody
my
how handsome you
baby.
are.
There he
Show
is.
everybody
He's
how
gorgeous.
Shazam, come on. Up, boy.
Oh, he's so cute.
Up, come on. Don't be so
Anyway, what's up,
You
everybody?
can go to all of our Facebook pages
There he
and
is.
see the gorgeous boy. Look
Perfect.
at him.
Look at that handsome boy.
Perfect. Blocks
Look
you
at
out.
him. He's a rescue dog, and we rescued him in Florida. He was a mess. He was shot to
Oh,
crap.
thank you, Bobby.
And now he's the sweetest,
Yes, I
most
do love
loving
sleeping
dog.
naked.
He loves us so much. He kisses us all day.
He is cute. Oh, wait, I'm getting
gorgeous?
asked if I sleep naked. Yes, I do. Every night.
Perfect.
Whether it's hot or cold out. I don't like pajamas.
And if you don't believe her, ask about 30 or 40 guys. They'll tell you.
That's disgusting.
What?
No 30, 40 guys don't know that. Only a few men know that.
Well, I
want
want to make you look like you're important.
I am important. I'm always
Maybe
important.
some guy you like want to find out if you really sleep nude.
Well, because I'm a hot sleeper. I get very hot and I
Hot, yeah.
sweat. No, I
And
do.
maybe
She's also very hot.
Thank you.
Maybe
no,
some-
but anybody that's ever slept with me, they're like, I can't sleep next to you unless it's like the air conditioning's on if it's summer out because you get so hot and you're like you could fry an egg on you. And in the wintertime, you're really great to cuddle with
Here,
because you're
say
like a
something.
big fire log and I keep them warm at night.
He's going to bite that thing, and you're going to be
know.
having a problem.
So who wants to sleep next to me when the weather gets cold?
That's
You
what I
can
want. Maybe
snuggle.
somebody wants to marry her and sleep with her every night and cool her off.
Very funny.
That'd be nice. Shazam, what do you
Yes,
think?
sleeping naked is a great way to sleep. I agree. I don't understand people that can't sleep naked. I've actually had conversations with people that say, "Oh no, I have to have either a shirt on or I have to have shorts on." I just don't understand it. You need to go commando.
When I sleep,
Let everything kind of fall where it's supposed to as you sleep and roll.
all I have on is Chanel.
Chanel, there you go, darling. All I do is sleep on my 1,000 thread count.
Marilyn Monroe said that. What do you sleep
Good for
with?
her, Chanel.
What do you
I
sleep
love
with?
that.
She said Chanel.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's what every woman should be sleeping with, darling. Chanel.
Chanel.
Or in
I
a
sleep
Chanel.
with Chanel on.
Very smart. Well, Marilyn was a smart woman.
just so smart that they killed her. Meanwhile,
love
there's a
it.
guy in Europe now who said that he killed Marilyn Monroe. He's on his deathbed.
How old? Oh, he's old then,
Yes,
obviously.
and he's confessing. He said that the American people, Kennedys, paid him to
Well,
kill
that we knew.
to kill Marilyn.
He didn't
and-
say Kennedys. He said the government.
well, the government.
Okay.
Robert
But
Kennedy
the Kennedy was the
government.
government.
You know,
Yeah,
how
well, yeah.
stupid could
And
you
we've
be?
always speculated that. That's been a big
No,
conspiracy
I was-
theory, I think, worldwide.
I was best
So.
friends with Jane Russell, as most of my audience knows. Janie and I were best friends. And I asked Jane, I said, what do you think
No,
about
go ahead.
Marilyn? And Jane Russell
honey,
said
I'm-
to
no,
me,
I'm working. I
definitely
love you,
the
but-
Kennedys had her
No.
killed.
Come on. Yes.
Well,
I
fine. That story is going to open up a whole lot more, and we will see what's going on with it soon.
And Jane Russell made a movie with Marilyn, and they were pretty close for a little while.
Suzanne, come here and sit. Sit down. Lay down. Just lay down.
He'll never sit.
He'll lay. Sit. Now he knows sit.
He
Sit.
does. No, he does. When you
Okay,
say
good
sit and
boy.
you say stay, he knows it. He's a good boy.
There you go.
Actually, everybody would rather
So what's
look at
going
him than
on?
us.
What's going on in Hollywood, everybody? Is anything cool going on?
Well, I have to
Chinsey
say.
likes Shazam. She said she'd
Aw,
like to take him for a walk.
Oh, he'll rip your face off. But
Bobby
no.
Moss.
Will not. Stop doing
Bobby
that.
Moss sleeps nude with his guitar.
Here, look
Good
how
for you with your guitar.
he kisses me on the lips. Watch.
No, don't do that.
Stop it.
Don't do that.
Stop it, all of you. Stop it.
All right. Well, I have to say, I have always kind of said that I didn't like Miley Cyrus, and I think I'm going to retract everything that I have ever
I
said
love
about
her.
this girl, because I think what she's doing is amazing. She just started a brand new foundation called Happy Hippie Foundation, which you all can go to happyhippiefoundation.org, and it's a complete foundation where all of the proceeds and the foundation is about helping homeless and LGBT children.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what she does, it's a whole program where it helps them get on their feet. It helps them deal with what they're going through, why they're homeless, being thrown
Well,
out of
let me say
houses
why
for
they're
being
homeless.
gay.
Let's not lose that point.
Well, no. Well, let me.
They're home. Well,
Let
are
her
you going
finish.
to do that point?
Well, I was just about.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
I was making sure that you did because I represent LBG and it's important.
Right. Yeah. No, I was going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the reason why the LGBT is because they're thrown out because they're gay. So what they help you do is find places where you can actually have shelter and get your life going and feel accepted and loved and not feel so alone because your terrible, horrible parents threw you out just for being gay or transgendered or curious.
Lesbian,
gay,
anything.
whatever your choices, or not being able to identify to a man or a boy or a girl, regardless of whatever the situation is.
May I say something? How can you hate what you created? I can't tell you that. If my daughters both came to me and they were going to marry Martians that were anything,
You'd like that.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, that would be cool.
No. I would. My only question to
As long
my
as they're
daughter.
good people.
My only question to Deirdre, any time that she ever marries, is he good to you? Do you really love him? And does he really love you? If so, honey, you have my blessing. Because it's so important to have love. And these children are so unloved because when a parent says, you're no longer my child because you're queer, get out of my house. That parent is not a parent. That parent is a sick bastard who needs a lot of psychiatric help.
Come to our family. We'll adopt you. We'll never throw
How
you
could you
out for
ever,
being gay.
ever
on,
turn
Ron.
your back on
They love
your
it.
children? It's
Yeah.
disgraceful.
We love
I
you.
love Miley Cyrus too, though, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
I also think it's good that she's doing this because number one, I think she actually does really believe in it. I don't
She
think
really
it's a
does.
publicity ploy.
Well, no, it's not because she has actually gone on record in an interview saying that she just loves everybody. She's not identifying herself as gay or straight because she's had mostly heterosexual relationships, but she's also sort of swam in the lady pond.
I think so.
And she's open to that. And so she just loves the person, and she was saying the reason why she wanted to start this Happy Hippie Foundation was because growing up, she struggled with gender expectations. And she didn't want to be a boy, but she kind of, and I'm quoting her here, I kind of wanted to be nothing. I don't relate to what people would say defines a girl or a boy. And I think that's what I had to understand. Being a girl isn't what I hate. It's a box that I got put into, end quote.
So she's sounding like a transgender woman.
No, she doesn't really. She identifies with both, but she doesn't really want to. She doesn't really fall into either category.
No, well, most heterosexual people.
But she has no intention of changing anything. Let me go on the record for that. This was just her experience growing up, and then this is why she wanted to start the Happy Hippie Foundation to help homeless children, just in general, and also LGBT children.
Well, she just described being a transgender woman, because when you're growing up, you know whether you're gay or straight. I don't have a straight moment in my life. I acted straight, lived straight, but as far back as I can remember, I was gay. I was never straight. And straight people feel the same way, right,
Yeah,
Georgia?
I mean, I've never had a gay moment. There was never any time where I
don't
questioned,
believe-
am I? Should I?
Yeah. Meanwhile, the wedding that I'm attending, Janae Montague King's wedding, June 27th, all the proceeds, which are the gifts, he doesn't want gifts because he's very wealthy, and he wants people at the wedding to give donations to the Harvey Milk Foundation, because they're supporting the transgender people who, like Deirdre said, have been thrown out. They're young kids. They're confused. They're
Scared
15,
and alone.
16. They don't know what the hell they are.
They just had love ripped from them, and they don't know why.
And they're thrown into the streets.
Or they do know why, but they don't understand.
Well, let me finish. Many of these young 15-year-old boys are prey to some old perverts that pick them up in bus stops and railroad
Also,
stations.
sex slavery, too,
And
is
they
really,
become
really
sex
big.
slaves at 14 and 15. And they are the most mistreated people in the world today, worse than the slaves were years ago, because these people are sexually bent out of shape at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So support it if you can in any way you can.
There you go.
I'm all for Miley.
Yeah. And
Yay,
so
Miley.
and another thing she said, which I was happy to read, the reason why she acts so outrageous in showing her breasts, because it's getting her famous, so then she can now talk. She's using her celebrity as a political platform to actually inspire change and do something about it, i.e. via this Happy Hippie Foundation. So kudos to you. Keep showing your breasts if that's what it takes to get the word out there, girlfriend. More power
And
to you.
even though the interview with what the hell was his name?
Suave?
No, the one that's changing now.
Bruce Jenner.
I found that interview to be terrible. I thought not Barbara, was it? What the hell is wrong with me today? I'm in a coma.
I don't know. I don't really want to go into that.
I do. I want to just say one thing. That she didn't do a great interview because ABC told them what to do and what not to do. It wasn't an honest interview.
Well, of course. They always have.
Bruce was trying to win popularity because of the auto accident where he killed someone, and he's afraid he may get 25 to life. And I wouldn't blame him. So I think all of that
Diane Sawyer.
Thanks,
Jim.
And I know
my
Diane,
hair.
and she's
Stick it to the
wonderful. I love
microphone.
Diane.
So
I love her.
staticky out.
She's a fabulous interviewer. Anyway,
Staticky.
at least that opened doors for people like Miley to come forward and other people who have transgender thoughts.
Miley doesn't say have
She
any.
doesn't
No,
have.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
When she said she's
No.
in a box and didn't know which way to go,
No,
that's absolutely
They're talking about when she was 10.
Yeah.
That's when you do it. That's when you don't know
well, now
who
she
you
does
are.
know now, though.
Yeah.
She's not saying she doesn't know now.
Well,
she just wants to help.
You know, there are.
I don't want to start a rumor that
Yeah,
Miley
yeah, yeah, we
Cyrus
don't want
doesn't
to put
know.
words in her mouth.
I'm not. I'm simply commenting on the box comment.
Okay.
Most people, gay people, at age 8, 9, and 10 are confused of their sexuality. Some boys want to wear sister and mommy's clothes. Other boys want to be daddy, tough and butch. Gay people come in many ways, many forms.
Well, I don't understand why I called Beyonce and Jay-Z BJ. That's my little That's my little
That's
like
a trend we can start.
I love
wouldn't
that.
mind that
Let's
trend.
do that. Let's do hashtag B
J.
dash JAY, right, for Beyonce and Jay-Z. I love it. BJ. So that's their hashtag name for them. So they're moving into New Orleans, and Brad Pitt, or Pitt Jolie, or Jolie Pitt, are moving
don't
out
do
of.
that. Don't do
What? Do what?
Brad Jolie.
No, it's Pitt Jolie. That is their name.
Yeah.
That's what everybody calls them in all the news.
Yeah.
Really? They do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jolie Pitt
Jolie
or Pitt,
Pitt or
It's
Pitt
really
Jolie.
Jolie Pitt.
Yeah.
That's just their two last
so,
names.
so they're moving out of New Orleans, thank God, because New Orleans is just crime ridden. And BJ is moving in. They just bought a $2.6 million house in the Garden District where I used to live. And I'm trying to think of where the location is, because it's a 1925 Presbyterian church that was first a church and then turned into a studio. And now they're going to turn it back into a house. So it's going to be 7 bedrooms, 8 baths, 22 rooms in total. And it's 13,292 square feet. I'm sorry, 13,292 square feet.
You know, I don't know.
So it's
who
a
it is,
monster.
but, like
of a
nobody
house, but I'm trying to
needs.
think where.
Nobody needs a house that big.
I know. But I guess
sometimes money breeds ostentation.
Or if they're going to keep maybe some of it a studio for him, I mean, who knows?
I know,
Because that's
but you know
also
how
a
big
great
a
tax
recording
write-off.
studio is little.
Deirdre, didn't you tell me that New Orleans may be losing their tax write-off?
Well, I think it just got lowered to, it was uncapped. And I think they just capped it at 200, and it's going before the Senate. And if Senate votes on it, it'll go through. But Senate also has the power to raise the cap or lower the cap. And they were talking about lowering it again to 150 million. So if that happens, that's going to put a major crunch on next year's fiscal year filmmaking in New Orleans. Also, Louisiana also is trying to pass. Where you have to have background checks and everything to get all these tax credits for production houses, because I guess they were having a lot of problems with people coming down there and committing fraud using production houses and not putting monies and or claiming
Why
monies.
do you think Angie's moving out of there?
I don't know. I mean, they lived right in the quarter, which is not safe anymore. I mean, there was just another shooting. I mean, it's just terrible. The Garden District's safer, like especially where I was. It was beautiful and safe, but I hated living in the quarter when I was there. It was just horrible. It was terrible. So, I mean, I don't blame them. They're never there anyway.
And I
Why
guess
are they
if they
there?
are, they fear for their children. She's
and they're never
very
there.
protective.
And also now it's become a little, celebrity hotspot. Everybody is seen everywhere because they're shooting movies there. Like right now, Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling are, shooting. My boyfriend
Ryan,
my husband is shooting.
Wait.
The Big Short in New Orleans.
Deirdre, I have to tell you something.
What? Oh, no.
If you watch that HBO special,
Grace and Frankie, no, it's Netflix.
With Jane Fonda and
Lily Tomlin.
They have a chair.
And
the seat of the chair.
Oh, it's Ryan Gosling.
Ryan
Gosling.
Yes.
We did a segment about this.
And Jane Fonda sat on this chair, wiggling her butt and saying, I'm sitting on his face.
I did a little segment about that last year when I read about this. Yes, on our show
and
I did that.
On a TV special.
I have to watch that episode now, and I really want that chair. So somebody send me that chair.
I almost got that chair for you.
I want to sit on Ryan
Christmas,
Gosling's face.
I was going to get it for your
It's like
Christmas,
$150.
but it was expensive.
Oh, everybody chip in.
First Martin Sheen gets the chair because he wants to sit on Ryan Gosling's face.
Oh, wait a minute. Guess Derek, Foam Ropes. We are, honey, on video. Yep. Go up to the top of your screen. Everybody who's watching us live right now, go up to the top of the W4CY screen. You'll see the ITV button. Hit that.
He's getting ready to call in.
Oh, he's calling.
He's our guest.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, wait. So who else? Hi, welcome to my world. I live in a bubble.
She inherited it early.
I'm like, oh, you're my guest. Great, excellent, great.
The apple didn't fall far from this tree.
I should go back to being a blonde. All right. So all my Brooklynites, I'm talking to yous. Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? They're opening up at the Brooklyn Navy Yard. Wegmans. Yeah,
cool.
Wegmans is coming to Brooklyn Navy Yard.
For anybody who's not up here, because in South Florida, I know if you're in Florida, you didn't have Wegmans, but up here, that's
Virginia
like our
to North New England.
It's
that's
the largest supermarket in the world.
It's
the
awesome.
World. It's a city.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
they've got everything from low budget, mid budget, high budget, and no budget. I mean, they've got everything.
We
it's great.
drive a little bit of a distance to go to Wegmans. We don't go anywhere else. I love Wegmans.
So Wegmans is a family-owned and operated company, and what they're going to do
from Pennsylvania.
I believe so. It's going to be 72,000 square feet of market at the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Wow.
It's going to be opening up in, I believe, 2017 or 2016. Now, what they're doing is the Brooklyn Wegmans is going to create 600 jobs locally, including 200 full-time positions. So they are exclusively going to interview candidates from 3 housing projects that are within that Navy Yard area next to the store for the first 2 weeks, which is great. So it's a great way to help rebuild the community, to give people job opportunities, a new career opportunity. So I think that's a really great thing that they're helping out the actual local community. It's sustainable.
I wasn't born far from there. I was born in Red Hook.
Yeah, that's going to be by Red Hook.
Which is right around the corner from where Wegmans is. That neighborhood deteriorated and became terrible.
Oh, it's
now you
now.
Can't buy it.
Yeah,
It's
it's very
totally
expensive.
chic. It's been regentrified. It was an all-Italian neighborhood once, and it stayed, many Italians stayed there, and now it's refurbishing itself with more Italian people. There's wonderful Italian restaurants there, outdoor marketing, indoor marketing of all the Italian specialities.
Okay, we're going to cut you off.
You can't do that. That's rude.
Yeah, because our guest is...
He's listening.
Hello, and welcome Derek Nicoletto from Foam Ropes to the Jimmy Star Show. Yay!
Hello.
Hi.
Shit or what? I mean, can you hear him? He's like clapping. He's his own one-man band. I hate him. I'm divorcing him. What do I get in gay divorce? Do I get like the house?
You get
or
half
something?
just like everybody
Well,
else.
I'm doing one right now, so I'll let you know when it's
Oh,
final.
you're going through one?
You're going through a gay divorce right now?
I am.
So
hang on. We'll go back to that.
No,
we have
wait a minute.
to introduce him to people.
Wait, when I divorce Jimmy, I'll marry you.
I don't know if I'm
money?
going to do it again.
All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on. We're going to start over. So, everybody, this is Derek Nicoletto, actor, singer, Foam Ropes lead singer, fantastic, cool, gay rock star, which I even like better.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Hi.
gay. I never would have known.
Before we get started, let me introduce you to everybody since you've never been here before. Starting off with the man behind the boards who answers the phones. That's Mr. Chad Murphy.
Yo, Derek, welcome to the show, sir.
Hi, Chad.
You should see what he
Then
looks
we have
like.
then we have our Hollywood vixen, Deirdre Sorego.
Hi.
Then we got
Hi.
our cool, outrageous man about town, Ron Russell.
Yeah, I only act gay. I'm really straight.
I like your shirt.
It's inside out with 3 little holes. The plug in.
Oh, that's
You
what
can't
it
see
is.
the holes,
And
you
it's a brand
can't
new
tell that
shirt.
It's inside out. I
And
like
it's
the stitching on the outside. It
brand
looks good.
new.
And we want to welcome you to the Jimmy Star Show and give a shout out to everybody in the chat room.
Hi, everybody.
There you go. All right.
Okay,
right,
let's
right.
hear about the divorce. How many years you together?
It sucks, actually.
Oh, that's good. That's the best part of the divorce.
Sucks, period.
It just sucks. You know, we have a 6-year-old kid, so it's never fun.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. But
How many years you together?
Look, I'll get right to the part I'm grateful about. The kid part is over, and everybody's happy, including my child.
Good.
So, yeah, you can see my cat. You guys can see my cat. That's
Look at his pussy.
and the rest is just money. So and we get along. So it's going to be a new chapter for me, and so that's why I have all these new beginnings, and Foam Ropes is one of them, my new band. So
Well, listen. How many years were you together?
since 97.
That's a long time.
18 years.
I'm from Brooklyn, and for a certain amount of money, we could have him killed.
Oh God, that's horrible. Don't even
Okay,
say
can we like talk?
Long.
Well,
They
maybe-
get along, and
And he said he'll talk to you afterwards.
and oh,
Thank you very much.
Now, so let's go. Okay, so new beginnings. Which you guys, if you want to find out more about Derek Nicoletto, he's on Instagram as Derek Nicoletto and Foam Ropes. There's 2 different accounts. You can see his kid is gorgeous. Really, really cute kid who just got a soccer ball and cleats and stuff sometime recently because I saw like his.
Yeah, I hear him at like 5:30 in the morning. I can hear the iPad, the FIFA World Cup whistle playing on YouTube. Beep. I hear those whistles, and I know he's up because he's watching the World Cup. And I caught him the other night. He was setting his timer to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, "Why are you setting this timer to wake up at 3 in the morning?" He goes, "I want to watch a World Cup." And I go, "Look, you don't need. It's not on. Like you can watch. These are YouTube videos. You can watch these at any time." I said, but I like to watch them before I go to school. I'm like, "Oh, you're not waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch World Cup soccer videos." Anyway,
That's really cool though. So is he a good soccer player?
yeah, he is. He is. Yeah.
Now, about a single gay parent raising a child. I raised 2 daughters, and one is here, and the other one is not here. She's elsewhere. But my daughters are fabulous girls. Neither one are lesbians. Neither one are whores or drug addicts. They never gave me any problem. They're not tattooed. They don't have spears and rings, and they're not from another planet.
Oh, he's.
well, I am tattooed, but not quite. They're hidden.
And I have to tell you something. I'm going to pass on to you the secret ingredient: honesty. Don't ever, ever try to be anything you're not to your child. It's complete honesty. You tell him all of your feelings, involve him in your life. When you meet another guy, involve him in the romance, involve him. It helps children to understand that this is okay, that daddy's a man that loves men and it's okay.
Well, all right. So, I think that our experience I appreciate that, and I think our experience will probably be a little bit different because, look, he was born in 2008. He's growing up in New York City. He was born on Father's Day to 2 fathers. You know what I mean? So, and he has other kids in his class that are in the same position. So I didn't have to go through what you had to go through.
Well, also
to
my
be
daughter's
completely honest.
I went through this 35, 40 years ago.
I mean,
Older.
That's my point. That's my point. So, you know, we're just kind of like a family.
How old's my oldest daughter?
35.
35, 40.
35.
35. I don't even know my kids' ages. But my oldest daughter, Leslie's 35.
I know. It's cool, though, to grow up now that way. Like, I wish, in a lot of ways, we could. In a lot of ways, I like being old.
Your father is gay.
Okay, thank you.
I told you that the minute I met him.
He's 90 now.
he's like a fairy, like an old fairy, like an old fairy man.
Yeah, like a Christopher Street guy.
Yeah, like a Christopher Street guy. You got
Now, wait a minute. Listen, his father, who's 89 years old, and I sit down and talk about facelifts. And he said, I'd like this done and that done. And I thought, this is not butcher straight. Just like an old queen. She wants a lift at 89. What is she going to do? Beat the gutters? I mean, I don't believe her.
All right, we're going to change this now. So now we're going to go. Now, listen to him. Thanks. So one of your new beginnings is first let's talk about you as an artist a little bit, because as a solo artist you've had lots and lots of success. You've had songs on MTV, VH1, NBC, CBS, Lifetime, Logo, the OWN network. You've done music for Kmart, Levi's, Radio Shack, Hyundai, State Farm. You're a voting member of the Grammy Awards. You're like totally like badass.
Wow.
And you've had lots and lots of musical success. And now you have a new chapter going on, and that's Foam Ropes. Tell us a little bit about how that all came about.
Yeah, it was a lot, right? I just started with music in 2007, so I think I did 5 studio albums and a couple of remix albums during that time. Some with a band called Telling on Trixie, and then I was a solo artist for a while. And it was a self-supporting indie act, and I formed my own label. I distribute myself. We were distributed by Island. Telling on Trixie's second album was distributed by Island Def Jam, and it was just,
yeah.
I mean, I did it better by myself, and so I really don't need anybody taking a cut of my money, to do nothing. So. So we never this is maybe the first time a lot of people are hearing my name. Nobody knows who a lot of people, we never hit it big, right? But we have enough fan base, and we had enough listeners, and we had enough success with those things where we were self-sufficient. So it was nice, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of bands like that like me. That have never really super hit it big, but that have been able to coast under the radar and be able to have a nice performing life. So I wanted to take a break, and I took this acting class in the theater district, and my friend in my acting class was like, Derek, you need to make a rock album, And I said, well, I'll do it, but I don't want to be my own name anymore. I want to have a band name and play with some guys, and make rock and roll. And so we did. That's what I did. After all, having met so many people in these past 7 years, I kind of my producer and I handpicked the people we wanted to work with to make that album. And I kind of got together now with my old bandmate Tommy Kessler, who is in Blondie now. Have you seen Blondie lately?
Yes.
Shazam now.
So Tommy is the young guy, the lead guitarist in the front.
Okay, cool. Good for him.
So he's gonna be in Foam Ropes with me, right? So So all our live shows will be music directed by Tommy, basically when Blondie isn't playing, because they pay more. It's exciting, and I got a really good record out of it, I think. I'm really happy with it.
Tell everybody, too, you guys. Foam Ropes, it came out at the end of April. It's available on all the digital download sites now. The name it's a self-titled project, so the name of the album is Foam Ropes, and it's got 9 songs on it, and I listen to all of my streamed. If you guys go to DerekNicoletto.com or FoamRopes.com, it's streaming, and you can listen to it.
Yeah, it's streaming on FoamRopes.com, so,
It's good.
I'm both places.
Actually, what I want to do, I want to play the MP3 song, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. Then we'll play the video for everybody because we have two different songs that we have. We have Chad. Do you have what's the name of this? Truth and Fables? We have Chad.
I kept it.
Chad.
I got it.
Oh, okay, I didn't know what happened with this. So, Derek, how about you introduce this song? We're going to play it for everybody. I really like this song a lot. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit, and then we'll play the video for Potion Me Well.
Okay.
All right, so you introduce it.
Oh, this song is Foam Ropes. I think it's Truth and Fables, right?
Yes, Truth and Fables. Yep.
Yeah, this is the first song I wrote for this album, and it's called Truth and Fables. And my favorite part is the cello and the bass lines.
There you go. So here you goes, everybody. Foam Ropes.
Obey a fox. Brothers cave in on themselves. You'll find me out if you grieve my loneliness. I will turn crimson and cream burn within my cheeks when kindness kills. Wanna rip from my skin, oh, all of your compliments. I'm unable, wanna tear out my eyes before I could recognize truth and fable. In parades I can please, like a jester, sling myself around, but when the lights fade out, please don't reach out. Or crimson curtains swing shut so violently when love comes in. Wanna rip from my skin, oh, all of your compliments. I'm unable, wanna tear out my eyes before I could recognize truth in fables. I hate how hollow and desperate I become, unable to handle the slightest kindness. Wanna rip from my skin all of your compliments. I'm unable, wanna tear out my eyes before I could recognize truth and fables. So hollow, oh, so hollow. So hollow, oh, so hollow. So hollow, oh, so hollow.
That's Truth and Fables by Foam Ropes. And, like, dude, you have such a pretty voice. I really love it. And, like, I'm going to compare it. I don't really like Adam Lambert's songs that much because I don't think he picks the best material, but I love his voice and his range. And you have kind of like an Adam Lambert, range thing going on. That's just amazing. And your songs are actually better.
That's a very, very pretty song. I like it a lot. What I like most about it is you have a soothing voice. I don't like yellers or screamers that think they can sing. You have power, but you sing.
too.
Huh? No, well, I won't like his screaming music. I'm totally honest.
Well, no, it's good that he
You
has.
know, it's a matter of
variety
taste.
and
There are
range
people
and
who like
change.
screamers. I don't. You know, I'm not even a Judy Garland fan because I felt she screamed. I like singers. Johnny Mathis, Peggy Lee, they sing. You sing. I like your voice. You have a great record there, and I think it's going to make a lot of money. And also, you're Italian.
So that makes you perfect.
I'm Italian too. I'm Italian too. So that makes you more than perfect. It makes you more than perfect.
Thank you very much.
You caught him off guard with that one. First of all, I have to say, too, everybody should definitely go to Foam Ropes. Is it foamropes.com? Foamropes.com, yes. And stream and listen and buy the music on iTunes and everywhere because actually every song is kind of real different.
That's a pretty song.
There's
That
some
was a
ballads
very
on the
pretty
song. There's some rocky kind of song. There's a little bit of everything, and it's kind of like it's almost like it could be called like Foam Ropes, like voices or something because there's so many different styles. You know, there's up tempo, there's slow, and they're all a little bit different. And so it's not like you until people get to know you, they don't really know to say, oh, that's a Foam Rope song. But I think that they'll recognize your voice, you know, because your voice is pretty instinctive.
And
distinctive.
And I think now, going through what you're going through, there's got to be some heartache. You're going to write even more sensitive stuff. And the next song you write is going to be a beautiful song with a lot of love and pain and sorrow and happiness in it. That's what happens to a lot of performers. In fact, I mentioned Peggy Lee before. Peggy Lee's third husband used to beat her up and lock her in the closet. And she wrote some of the best music after that experience. Figure that one out. Sometimes trauma makes the genius perform far better. And I think that you're living life and you're going to write about life better. And I think your music is going to be super sensational. And I think you're going to be a great artist.
He already is a great artist.
Well, I mean, like a Miley, you know, like those people.
Like
Well,
big.
The big shots.
Oh, okay. Is that an aspirational goal, like to be a big shot? Are you happy where you at that everybody knows you and that like commercials use your music and everybody know? I mean, obviously, I guess it'd probably be nice to be like the next, you know, somebody really big. But are you like, you seem relatively content with like you're doing really well and you're doing it all on your own?
I am an artist, so I'm never really that content where I'm at. You know what I mean? I think there's always going to be a level of ambition. I don't like sitting still. I'm really pleased with this album, but I'm never totally happy with the end result.
That's an artist.
You know, it's that I love that Martha Graham quote where she talks about that divine dissatisfaction of an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I totally understand that. The day this album came out was the most heartbreaking. It's really, really a tough thing. It's the day you have to let it go. It's the day that the music becomes everybody else's and not your own. I had one conversation with Stevie Nicks in my life. I know, the goddess, right? And I said, it was after I had made a few albums and she was releasing sound stages that she had recorded in Chicago. They had a party for her at Greenhouse here in New York City. And I said, Joel, first of all, I have to tell the best part, which is that she comes over after I'm like staring, I'm like trying not to make eye contact with her, and I'm up in the like the little my publicist got me in the like little VIP section, right? So I'm kind of like don't know if I should talk to her, trying to play it cool, and she sees me trying to make eye contact with her, and she comes over and she puts her hand on my chest and says, "I'm sorry." Like this is the first thing that my idol says to me is, "I'm sorry." I said, "Why?" And she goes, "I can tell you've been trying to talk to me." And I said, "Well, hi, I'm Derek." And she said, "Hi." And I'm like, "Okay, get your question out." I'm like,
quick, pull it together.
I said, I want to ask you a question. What do you do when people want you to you have to explain your music all the time? What do you do if people when people ask you to explain your music? She goes, "Well, I have to explain it. I've been asked the question so many times that, you know, people know the stories behind this." But she said, if you're able not to explain your songs, don't. She goes, "I wish I didn't have to explain them, but now I have to explain so many of them. She goes, but if you can't, don't, because you rob people of their meaning of your song."
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because once you, and this is the most important part of what she said, once you let it go into the world, it's not yours anymore.
Yeah.
She goes, so I explain it, but she goes, I kind of like try to pitter patter around it. She goes, but I always try to say that if it means something else to you, it's yours. And I think that's just so
profound.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, anytime you take it out of your head or your heart, it's open for public domain. You know,
Yeah.
it's no longer yours. And that
It's like
sucks.
it's like poetry. Everyone reads poetry and gets something different from it. And lyrics and music sometimes are poetry. When you sing about love or heartbreak or whatever.
Oh my
So
God.
if I just had a breakup, I'm going to pull out the breakup part of the music. Or if I just had a new love affair, I'm going to hear the music as a love affair. So I agree. It has to be up to the individual.
And we love Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
And you know what? Stevie Nicks is like the guy next door. She's so nice and so sweet and so charming and so easy. She's not a star at all.
She's a star, but doesn't act
No,
like
I mean,
a star.
she doesn't act like these jerks. She's a star, but she's just a hippie old witch.
she's cool.
Yeah, I love that. She's
pretty
on
cool.
Twitter. I would
No
love
way.
to get her on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we'd love to get Stevie on
Yeah,
the
we're going
show.
to get Stevie on.
I've only seen her once, and it was in 2008 in LA at Staples Center when it was Fleetwood Mac, and it was Leslie and I went with oh God, I forgot who. Roxanne. It was Roxanne, my sister, and myself, and it was great concert. It was the first and only time, and I only wish I had seen them years ago in the 80s and 90s when I was a child in diapers.
I just saw them. I just saw Fleetwood Mac at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, they were just here.
It was so amazing to have Christine McVie there.
Oh, see, Christy wasn't there when we were.
Yeah, she took like
I
that
could name
18-year-old.
drop. I was at a party at Mama Cass's on Topanga Canyon Boulevard years ago, and Stevie Nicks popped in and popped out, and that's when she was really starting to fly with Fleetwood. I never really got a chance to talk to her like I wanted to, but Mama Cass was craziest lady you ever want to meet, and a very good friend of mine was actually one of her sex partners. Would you believe it?
All right.
Well, you know, Mama Cass was like 350 pounds.
Yeah.
And not the most attractive things. And sometimes it got hot there and she didn't smell too hot. So, you know, this guy was a lover. And he used to describe his sex with her, and I used to like throw up. I mean, he likes cushion ladies. He likes, you know.
All right, we're going to change this conversation.
The thing I want to say about that concert is that, you know, I did a cover of "You Make Loving Fun" on this album.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't send it to you. I wanted to send Truth and
Now I
Fables.
want to hear it because I'm going to compare it to Christina.
But you can send it to me though later, just so we can have it. How's that?
Yeah, so I did "You Make Loving Fun" because it was such an honor to see Christine I've seen Stevie Nicks a gazillion times, but to see Christine McVie, and she was just so sleek and sexy, and so, you know, nothing on my album is. I've done electronic albums, but everything is a recorded sound. We did it old school. We recorded every sound on this, so we did it all in the studio, and to do "You Make Loving Fun" with with live instruments was incredible, and everybody did their own sneaky little. You know, everybody in that room had an attachment to that song. Right. In their own way. So we just did this thing, and I'm getting a little bit of people are like, he dropped his voice on "You Make Loving Fun" because I didn't oversing it. You hear on Truth and Fables, I kind of like went for it, got a little dramatic. Yeah. I didn't do that to that song because it doesn't need it. Right. You know, it doesn't need it. It just needs to be sneaky and sexy and like that. And so I didn't oversing that song, and I liked that I didn't. But the reviews I'm getting are like, the album is great, but then he undersang on "You Make Loving Fun," and I think, you know what? Fine, you heard the.
But that's your interpretation. This is what I don't get. When people listen, they want you to sound exactly like the artist. No, you're not a cover band. It's like, this is my rendition. I am covering the song, but there's a bit of me in it, so therefore it's going to be altered.
It is, and at the same time, I really with the song that is that legendary, I can't stand when I'm watching like these American Idols and stuff like this, and they go all off melody and they go crazy with it, and it's just like, oh my God, you're ruining that song.
Yeah. Take something else and mutilate it, but don't
the heart of the song and make it your own. Still, keep the heart of that song. You don't need to screw a song like that up. So anyway, I did my best.
Hey, hold on, let's go though. Let's move forward real quick because
they go to the thing of today. Everybody loves a belter.
Yeah.
No. Judy Garland, she could belt a little and scratchy. Ethel Merman, she used to belt and knock us out of the third row. I mean, these people knew how to belt. Today, they confuse belting with screaming and shouting, where there is absolutely no sound. They're not holding a note. They're just like having an orgasm or a fit. And I don't think that's singing. My friend, if I were to buy your music now, I would only buy your soft, beautiful voice music. That's how I identify with you. I don't think I'm going to like you as a screamer because your voice is too goddamn good.
He doesn't scream, but
no, but you said he hasn't.
Well, he has another song. It's very different. Like,
well,
we only have a couple minutes, so we need to move forward.
Okay, I think your voice and that song I just heard is perfection.
So let's talk real quick about
It's
Potion
beautiful.
Me Well.
And there aren't too many people out there today that can sing, as you know.
That's absolutely true.
They all stink. You're great. I love your voice. You're like a Johnny
So let's
Mathis.
talk about Potion Me Well, because it's going to be very different, and it sounds very different, and the theme is very different. And we've only got like 9 minutes left on the show, and I want to play the video. So, tell everybody a little bit about it real quick, and we're going to play the video.
Pushing Me Well is it's 4 tracks of me singing over myself, so it's the exact opposite. It's a rock, it's a rock blues format, but it's just really it's gritty. My main the character in that song is like a guy on death row who's a little insane. He's in the electric chair, and he's kind of like, all right, let's go, because I'm going to go have a cocktail.
Listen. No, finish telling the story. Finish telling it, because it's cool.
God, he's just going to send me back. Like my acting class has gotten me stirred up with these, these characters that I'm making. So I had a ton of fun with it. The video, which is out now on YouTube, Foam Ropes, Potion Me Well.
We're going to play it right now for everybody to see.
Oh, okay, great. Well, that's it's 2 people from my studio, and the guy who's dancing is the winner of So You Think You Can Dance Israel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
so, Chad, you got it ready?
Absolutely.
You introduced it for us, Derek.
Yeah, Foam Ropes, Potion Me Well.
Strap me in, boys. Old Sparky. Pop that main boy.
Potion Me Well by Foam Ropes.
And it's not screaming, and it reminds me so much.
No screaming there?
Grace Jones would do this today if she was still singing.
I love that.
Everybody
totally Grace Jones.
Everybody in the chat room loves it. They're saying like it sounds a little bit Ozzy
really
Osbourne, very rockin'.
Right.
Yeah.
It's old. It's the olden days.
It's real rock.
It's good.
It's real rock and roll, like the way rock and roll should be.
And your voice is not scratchy or irritating. It's nice. Now listen, Sunday, Jimmy and I are going to be in New York City at the AIDS Walk. Are you going to be there?
No, I'm not going to be there.
Oh, okay. Because if
New
you were,
York,
we're
but
going to be on stage.
I'm shooting this thing called 50 Faces of New York. There's this photographer, and he's taking 50 pictures of 50 New Yorkers' faces. So I'm doing that.
Because we're going to be backstage with Leon on the stage in Central Park. I would have invited you there. Okay, but anyway, do your 50 faces. That's good, too. I have a couple of friends that have 50 faces, except they're not being photographed.
So everybody, this is Derek Nicoletto from Foam Ropes. You want to follow at Derek Nicoletto on Twitter, and it's Nicoletto or at Foam Ropes. Follow both of them. We want to definitely build up the Foam Ropes Twitter page, and let's get the band rocking and rolling.
And don't forget, Derek, our TV show is LGBT. That's our network. So you're going out to all of the gay people all over the world, as well as straight people. You're on television, in case you didn't know it.
He knows. That's why he's on video.
Well, I don't know that they know. I had a couple of brain deads that didn't even know they were on our show. They thought they were on the I Love Lucy show.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? You guys, also, so you guys follow him. Check out DerekNicoletto.com, FoamRopes.com. We want to thank Ariel Hyatt from Cyber PR for introducing us and setting this interview up. She's fabulous. Follow at Cyber PR on Twitter. And anytime you got anything you want to promote, let us know. We'll bring you back. We'd love to have you. The music is fantastic. Everybody go and buy it. So it's iTunes, and where else can we buy it? Everywhere, pretty much all the digital sites?
Yeah.
You sell it on your website also, or no?
Yeah, I link to that. I just keep it all on like the iTunes, RDO, Spotify. It's just on all of those.
Okay, so all the digital download sites, go to iTunes, everybody. Everybody knows iTunes. All right, so Derek, thank you so much for coming on the Jimmy Star Show. We had a blast. Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And remember, Derek, better days are ahead.
There you go.
Take care, baby.
Later,
have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. And some. Okay.
Also, you guys, if you're in, excuse me, if you're in New York City, Ron and I are going to be at the AIDS Walk on Sunday. Spectrum Music recording artist Leon and the Peoples are playing at the end of the walk in Central Park at 1:00. They start playing. Love is a Beautiful Thing and all their great hits. So definitely
come and meet us. We'd love to meet you. We'll be out around the bandstand, probably behind or in front, the entire time of his performance. Please come and please meet us. We'd love to see our people who watch us and hear us and who really appreciate us, because we certainly appreciate you.
Also, you guys, follow at Sharon Leah, LIA on Twitter. Follow at Lady Lake Music. Follow at The Aquarius View. Follow at Moss Bros, MOSBO or OS Music, I think is what it is. Everybody in the chat room, follow all our cool peeps. And we want to thank everybody for tuning into the Jimmy Star Show. Next week, we have Christy Swanson. Yay, I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what else? Oh, and you can hear the Jimmy Star Show on W4CY Radio with the fabulous Chad Murphy. You
didn't do any of our affiliates.
I know, I'm doing it now. We can also hear us on WROM Radio in Detroit, Planet Radio Network in New York, LA, Ontario, and London. WBAD.net in Washington, D.C., Jackalope Radio in Kansas City, K4HD Radio in LA. We're on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and our TV syndicates, LGBTQ TV, Roku, YouTube, and Vimeo.
Breathe.
And do me a favor, kill ticks today, because the more you kill, the less they will grow.
Yes, we don't like ticks.
And Chad, thank you.
Good show, you guys.
Thanks,
Great show.
Chad, everybody in
Thanks,
the chat
Chad.
room.
I'll see
Thank
y'all
you
next
so much.
week.
We'll see you next week, everybody. Peace out. Bye.
Thank you, Chad.